Hello everybody, this is Danny Code, and this is episode number 8 in the Mountain and Mashinky playthrough. And in this episode, what I want to concentrate on is not this traffic here, because this traffic is moving okay, but what I want to concentrate on is starting the steelworks and start delivering steel. And to do that, since the last episode, what I did is I actually went ahead and laid some track here, some extra track in this corridor, and it goes all the way from where we're coming out of the mountain here, from the tunnel here that goes from the oil well to the other side here. I did a T-junction and I extended this corridor out all the way up to here on the steelworks. So in the steelworks, what the steelworks needs, it needs coal, iron ingot, and sand. So luckily enough, we have some sand here in the sand quarry. That's pretty darn close. Not something you often see in this in this map for some reason. Everything is like super far away. But at least we got sand here. And I also want to, and we have a foundry here, but then we have to deliver iron and coal to the foundry to make iron ingot. So I don't want to go ahead and do all that just quite yet. Maybe later we'll do that. But I scouted it out, and so the sand will come from that sand quarry, and we have a coal mine here, but I'm not sure if I want to actually hook that up just quite yet. And for the coal, we have a coal mine here as well, so this one may work, and I'll hook this one up maybe to service just the steelworks. So that's a possibility, and I think I'll do that actually. The only problem is we have some diagonal lines here, and I'll explain why that's a problem in a minute. And then our third ingredient is iron ingot, and iron ingot is being made in this foundry here, and it seems that we have a lot of it, so we're pretty good there. Although I do see a little bit of an issue here. We have not a lot of iron ore stored at this station, so that could be an issue when we start pulling a lot of steel. So the first thing I want to do though is because I don't think we have, so let's do that. So the first thing is to put on an expansion here, like a storage building at least. And unfortunately, oh no, we can put it on the other side, we're fine. Put on this way, sure, that works. Right, so the storage building, so that will allow us to go over these 200 marks. I think, I'm not sure how much, let me see, storage capacity, just says it increases the total storage, not sure how much that is. So, well, it says plus 300, so maybe it's 500 for each thing, which is fine. Okay, so there's that, and I also want to maybe put in a waiting room here, or do we have a waiting room? Never mind. Yeah, there it is. So there's a waiting room. Okay, never mind. We got one of those. But a freight station, definitely we need a freight station, because that will allow the freight trains to be loaded and unloaded quickly. And as you can see here, it's plus 200% on the speed and plus 50% capacity. So that's cool. Or plus 50% capacity. Wait, what did that say? For the storage. So that will be good. All right, so let's do this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hook up this sand quarry, and as I said, I'm going to also hook up this coal mine here, and then we'll start delivering things. So I will do a fast forward here, and I'll lay those tracks, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So now all we need to do is start transporting goods. So the first one I'm going to start transporting is this sand from the sand quarry here. So let's go ahead and stick on a train. Now I like to use, in the outset, I like to use in era 4, I like to use the bangle. It's kind of slow, but it's pretty good. It burns money, kind of like me on the weekend, but it burns money and it doesn't burn any of the other resources, and we have plenty of money coming in, so that's good for now. So that's what we're gonna use anyways. And here are our sands. So we have the crackle 2 and the crackle. So I think we'll do the crackle well, no, we're gonna have to do the regular crackle. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna have to deal with looking at our wood tokens here real quick, but these should be fine. So what do we got? We got 390 tons that we can do, but we don't want to go over 8 tile lengths here. So 327, 345, 45, 363. Let's see, one more. Oh, I'm looking at my weight and I'm not looking at the length. So, all right, so cool. So that's that. Let's go ahead and sell that because I don't want that hanging around. Okay. So let's close that window. We can duplicate this one if we need to, which we probably will. So we're going from the sand quarry here all the way, and this is the shortest route by far out of all the ones that we're going to put on here. So let's start that guy on his way. And there he goes. Alright, so I want to put on one of each and then start seeing what else we need. So there's that, and let's go ahead and put on also a coal train. So we got the bangle here, and let's put on some more coal. We might do a couple of these, I don't know. And we have enough iron, definitely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 5. So 305, 390. Definitely have enough for one more. No, that's it. Okay, so 388. So we can do a double engine on this one. So I'll do another bangle here. Stick that on. And then put on some more of these guys. And that's, yeah. So that's it. So that's good. It's a good one. Yep. You could probably put on one more weight-wise, because we have 46, 70, so it'd be 48. But if we do, we're going to go over our length. So I don't want to do that. So this is pretty good. It's not ideal, but it's pretty good. And we got a long ways to go, so a longer train is actually better, I think. Maybe. I may be wrong. Who knows? I often am. It's a thing. Okay, so our new coal mine. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it orders here, wait till full load, and then go all the way. Man, that's a long way. Go all the way and deliver your coal to the steelworks here. Alright, so let's start him. And let's look at him real quick. This should be a cool looking train. Yeah, it's alright. Not too bad. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. Okay, so just wanted to look at it real quick. I often forget why I play these games, and it's to actually enjoy watching the trains as much as the economic strategy of it. Okay, so now, so we're rolling. we are rolling in the iron ingot over here. So let's go ahead and Put on some iron ingot trains and have them deliver to the steelworks as well. And again, we're going to use our bangle. And oh, what am I doing? So iron ingots, and we'll use the Schustel. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 307, 390. Put one more on. And this isn't a good one for a double engine or a multiple engine, I don't think. But I think this is good. Okay, so let's give this guy orders to go from our foundry station here. And we'll do a wait for full. And then we'll go, because again, it's a long ways away. There's no use of doing half a train and going all this way, I don't think. Okay, so now we have all three resources going to our steelworks here. And let's go ahead and kind of look where they are and what's going on with them. I also need to upgrade these trains, and I think I'll do some of those actually. I think I'll do the passenger trains, and I'll do that in just 1 second. So let's see where this guy is. Okay, there's a steel train. We're definitely going to need 2 of these. Let's open up. There we go. Now we have everything open. Yay! Everything! Okay, so we're going to duplicate him. Yep, looks good. Send it on its way. And then we'll duplicate this one as well. We can close that. Yeah, so he's getting coal. Oh, we need to definitely buy some, some extensions. Because we need all the things, as we need to be a little bit more efficient. Okay, so what was I doing? Okay, duplicate. Duplicate. Okie dokie. Start him. Cool. Alright, so now we'll need 2 of the sand as well. So let's find him and duplicate him as well. Alright, so now we should have a pretty good amount of resources going to the steelworks where we'll pretty much be making a good amount of steel in short time. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I need to upgrade, and it's a good time. Let's be a little tutorial on the upgrade screen. So I wanted to do the passenger trains, or some of them anyways. Not this one. We can do that one as well, but I wanted to do the first trains I put on, right? These shorter trains here, these ones. So yeah, no, I already upgraded that one. What's going on? Oh, I already upgraded some. Okay, well that's... Okay. I'm looking for a specific train. And I think... Yeah, that's it. Okay, so it's this one here. So let's go into the upgrade menu. And this is weird. I mean, it took me a while to figure this out. We can just go ahead and close that. And before we do this, we actually have a little traffic jam to take care of. And, ooh, it is jammed. Okay. Oh, not good. Where can we... here we go. Ignore the signal, sir. Thank you very much, and be on your way. That should take care of everybody. Yeah, okay, so where was my train? Okay, so anyways, okay. So I want to do the porters. And I want to upgrade those to the bangle here. And we're going to add, let's expand this a little bit. We're going to add, oops, no, we're going to add, there we go, the right button. All of the ones that are currently being hauled by the porter, like everybody that has a porter engine. And you can see these are getting really old. We got one 35 years old, but so what I want to do is I want to, you can either do it one of 2 ways. You can select them like this, and you can see like they're dimming, right? So that means they're selected, that means they're going to go. Or we can do, like I unselected them, and now I'm going to apply all, and that'll select all of them. So let's look at this one. So, and if you see on the, if we can get this thing out of the way, if you see on the little placard here, let's stop this real quick, let's pause. If you see on the little placard here, we got a little arrow that looks like this little arrow. Let's get that a little closer in and bring this down maybe. See these two arrows here? So that is queued for replacement. So let's go ahead and follow him. Right? And he is heading off to the depot over here, and he's probably the closest one. And you'll see on here that they'll upgrade on the list as well. So we'll just wait for him to go into the depot here, which he's really close to. Right. There he goes, going in the depot, and you'll see goes in and comes out upgraded, and there he is. There's a brand spanking new train. So that's pretty cool, right? It took me a while to figure that out a little bit, so I thought I'd actually do a little explanation in this playthrough, or in this episode. So let's see where this guy is. So this guy is coming over here, and so it'll go through this whole list basically. All right, so that's some of the upgrades I wanted to do, and I also want to look at our plank production, although now it looks like it's okay. So maybe I was just using a lot of planks, and that was the issue. That's probably was the issue. So that's good for now. So let's look at how our steelworks is doing. Dun, dun, dun. So it looks like we got a little bit of action here, and we have, yeah. So very good. So we're actually producing steel. So we'll let that go for a little bit. And I wanted to upgrade also. I wanted to upgrade or put in some, where are we here? I wanted to put in some extensions for this coal mine, because you can see this guy's waiting here. And these are pretty cheap. So, and cheap and useful. There we go. So that should keep these guys rolling. Cool. Okay, so now that we have our steel being produced, we actually want to now create a train route anyways, from the steelworks here to, let's look what it says, from the steelworks to any factory, basically. And so we're going to do that. So we have a factory hooked up. We have this factory here, but I'm not going to hook it up right now. Or maybe I should, just so it doesn't have a long way to go. Huh. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm gonna. Nah, forget about it. Let's, that brings up a good point too, or a good thing as well. Actually, this, you know what? I'm going to, because this other factory is way, way far away here. Yeah. Okay. So that factory it is. So we'll hook this up. But what I was going to say is one of the viewers of my other videos, I think it's a he. He said, are you going to do a playthrough, I guess, with connecting all points? And I found that super interesting, and I may just do that. So I may, after we actually progress into the next era, or are allowed to progress, because the era 5 is not made yet. But once we have enough resources to do so, which usually will be the end of this playthrough. But I think after everything else is set, I think I'm going to try to connect every point. So every city and every resource and whatnot, and get everything going. Anyway, so I'm going to connect this up. So we'll do a little fast forward, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So, you may notice that I do a ton of terraforming, and at this point in the game, I'm making enough money to do that. I know, like, some people may be purists, and they're like, as little terraforming as possible, but you know what? If I have to do it, I'm gonna do it. Especially on this map. This map is very hilly, so it's almost impossible to get a good tracks layout without copious amounts of terraforming. Anyways, that's why I do it. So if you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm gonna do it. So that's me. Anyways. Okay, so all right, so what's left to do, let's see how are we doing here. So we got we should probably put some extensions on here because we're already exceeding some of the resource limits here. Also, I want to do at least a storage building made for it. Also, it looks like we're not doing too well on the iron ingots, so maybe. And here comes an iron ingot train here, but let's see how we're doing. Let's see how we're doing here. I know we had copious amounts of iron ingots at our foundry, so we still do. Okay, so what we're gonna do is put on a few more of those trains real quick, and then we'll put on some trains going from the steelworks to the factory to deliver some steel. So, actually, what I want to do, let's duplicate. That'll be easier, right? It's these. Train 70, yeah. So let's duplicate that guy. I wish it was there a little bit easier duplicate thing. Like, if I was in the train window, it would be nice if, like right here was a duplicate button, instead of having to actually go into the depot and then duplicate and then find the train on the map and actually click on it. We need more steel. Huh. So we can't really duplicate that one anyway. That's a bummer. Alright, so let's just see what else we got. We could probably still use the bangle, which is what I'm going to do. And we got an issue. Let's take care of this first. And yeah. Alright. Alright, so we gotta take care of this as well pretty soon. So I think I'm gonna try to do something about this. And I'm looking around to see where, and it's usually right here. So we're gonna have to do something with these signals. But let's go ahead, because this guy can go, right? I mean, he's just sitting here, he's waiting for absolutely nothing. So we're gonna have to do something with that. But for now, let's just have him ignore that signal, and that should make everybody else move. So what the problem is here, I think, is, again, so we have another guy doing the same darn thing. Right? So this guy, you can ignore the signal as well. But the thing is why that signal is red is because there's somebody in this area here. So if I go ahead and make sure, let's go ahead and let's pause it real quick. I think if I, and I'm just testing this out, I'm not sure if this will actually work, but if I delete that and make that a chain signal, alright, and then make sure I don't have this signal as well, that should actually take care of it. So then nothing will be allowed to go in here unless this signal here and the one above it is, or the one past it is free. So what that'll do is when you see this train leave, right, this train will leave, and then once this area is cleared, this guy can come in. Anyways, I hope that made sense. I don't know if it did. So okay, let's put that theory to a test. Okay, we're moving again. Alright, so there's that. You know what? I want to get rid of this signal real quick. And I need to double up on that. There we go. It's been annoying me for a while, and this one as well. Okay. So, back to what we were doing. Which was... we need to put on some more steel trains. Okay, so... alright, so let's put on another steel train here. So we have train 73. And we're going to... let's see what we need for cars or wagons, as the case may be. Steel ingots. So what do we got? We got... jeez. We'll do the Ignaz Schustel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 9 is it. Okay. So we'll do that one. And he'll go from here. And, he will go from here. And wait until full. And you will go all the way to our steelworks. Beauty. Okay, and we'll start him on his way. So that should get a little bit more steel ingot going to our steelworks there. So we're producing a little bit more because that is our lowest resource here. So that's good. Okay, so that is awesome. Now what we need to do, since we have our factory here hooked up, our brand new spanking factory, we're going to go ahead and get out of the way and go ahead and get a, I don't know, should we use, I should use something else. No, because we can't. Well, we can use the, use this guy. Yeah, let's try this one. I want to try this one. And he uses, and we have enough of that, so I just want to use one. That'd be good. Okay, what was it doing? Oh yeah. So, steel. And we're going to do the, we'll do the Muller 2. I think we'll have enough for the Muller 2. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4, 5. We don't. 5. Well, whatever. We'll do some of these. So we're up to 246 tons, and we can do 453. So 1, 2, 4. And I don't want to go over, so 724, 381. So one more, and that's it. So it's not going over tonnage. So we're pretty close. It's a pretty good train. I like it. So that'll work. And we're going from the steelworks here. And I don't know if I want to wait till full on this one because we only have 2 platforms. I probably should put on another platform here. But then I'd have to rework this whole thing. So 2 it is for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually put on a freight station as well here. So at least... right, so at least we'll have things coming in and out pretty quick. And then you're just going here. Alright. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Just send him on his way. And we'll follow this guy a little bit. Looking good. Okay, I'm going to go a little quicker here. There we go. And, hey, you know what? Might as well do a ride along on this. Hey. That's better. That's going way too fast. Alright, can I? Oh, I can look out the window. That's so neat. Look out this window. That window. That window. That window. Cool. We can go on different... oh, that's neat. Like it. Actually, we can look around. I don't do this often enough. I do like doing it, but... let's see. Let's go back up to the cab. Oop. Get out of my way. Oh no, my horn's not working. Oh well. Get out of my way, passenger train. Okay, so Let's exit that. Ah, isn't that nice? That's a cool looking train. It's a little dingy. That's a cool looking train. I like it. Alright, so how far do we have to go here? Where are we? We are... got quite a ways to go. So we're not even on the new leg of the journey here. And that is going over to a foundry. No, refinery, excuse me. Alright. So I think, guys, I'm going to leave it here. We're now starting to deliver steel from steelworks to eventually over here to our new factory. Or newly connected factory, I should say. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified when we do have a new video, I think it's number 9 next. And I think that'll start to be almost towards the end. So probably be wrapping it up on number 9 or number 10. But if you want to be notified when those videos come out, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell icon and you will be notified. So until then, guys, I appreciate it. Bye for now.